All right, welcome everyone to the Gaikokukokujin Podcast. We're your hosts, Pop, Willymane, and Graham here. And today we're going to be talking about the state of gaming. So I'm going to give the floor to Graham.
So as y'all know, highly opinionated, but I do kind of have to speak on one of the things I've been wanting to speak on since we started this, the state of gaming. Like, it's kind of ass at this point. And excuse my profanity, I'm trying not to use profanities in general, but like, it's like we're at a point now where everything is about the dollar. You know, it's like, and they release betas, gaming companies release betas, like kind of get a feel for it, and then they rush release games. So you look at Destiny, which was Destiny 1 started out and it was not a complete game. It was a beta game that they released. And The Taken King is when it became the real game.
I do remember that.
And then, yeah, like, and it's the same thing with Destiny 2, where it's like advertising and meeting deadlines and production companies have kind of killed it. Whereas, like, I remember being a kid, like, first time I played a game, I was like 3. It was like, no, not 3. Nah, might have been closer. No, I was 3. And I played like Mario, and then kept going, and I fell in love with games at that point. So I was always there for it. Had the NES, Super NES, fucking everything else up until that point, like PlayStation 2, and then even Xbox One, GameCube, all of it. Like, and I still have most of them. Like, and being a person in the, like, starting out from the beginning and then seeing where it's becoming, it's like everything's becoming about money. And it's like going back what I was talking about music, where it's like marketability, like, and it's like one of those continuous dying art forms. And gaming is like, it's a creation. It's a person, an artist, putting something out on his platform that he feels like he wants to create and make it something worth living for. But they just draw everything up with advertisements and graphics and like designs, and they end up just like misleading people, and then people get a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to like games in general. Like, people always gonna play games, but I've honestly had more fun with third-party games than I had with AAA games. Like,
So do you think that's why the rise of indie games and like phone games, mobile games are on the rise right now? Because of that reason?
I honestly do. I think people have lost faith in the AAA system. Like, they've lost faith in EA. They've lost faith in Activision. They've lost
Blizzard.
they've lost faith in them.
Because they don't, I mean, that's the thing, is like, when they become that big, they only care about money. Like, and it's like, we've seen this happen in Magic the Gathering, where it's like, right now they got the hidden layer, and they just keep on releasing content. It's like, yo, like, put out quality. And that goes back
hold
to
on, real quick. Just because you said that, I want to like speak. This is good we have on that one. Like, I can't even front though. Like, I'm one of those people. It won't show on it, but like,
bro.
Like, yeah, it's 10 boxes in here of, yeah.
But like, that goes to say is like, it's.
But
like
I collect
EA,
for a monetary reason though.
Yeah, but EA and all that. But that's the thing, is like, who is this? All right, so marketable. Yeah, we're gonna have to trademark that for you. But like, like, you're buying Secret Layer and stuff like that. And just to like segue off of gaming real quick. I mean, it's still technically gaming. It's paper.
Nah, it's fine.
Cardboard gaming. But
tabletop.
Like, tabletop. Who's buying this product? And like, for a fan who just wants to come and play the game, it's like, I don't care that you're releasing Secret Layer. And it's just like, goes back to like gaming DLC, where it's like, let's talk on Destiny right now, because I'm not even gonna cap. I'm about to get back into Destiny after I said, yo, I'm done. I'm done.
Word. We might do that one.
I just want to play the game. Like, it's not like the game is bad. And truthfully, catching the content on discount is kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, I get the hours that they're putting in and all that stuff, but it's like, every time Destiny drops a DLC, it's like, yo, $50. It's like, yo, this is a brand new game that you're trying to charge me for maybe like, let's just say 8 hours worth of content in a raid. And truthfully, the raid is only long because of the mechanics and learning the game and things like that. But after you learn that mechanic and you just run it every week, it's just like you can speed run this content in like 2 weeks. And not saying that hasn't become a thing too with speed running content, but it's like, if you're charging me for a game that's pretty much supposed to be a brand new game, shouldn't there be more replay value past like just doing the raid and doing these like quests to get weapons and things like that you already know that people are going to do? So with that being
Destiny.
said, wait. So with that being said, is it that we're demanding too much from these companies and they can't provide, or is the company just not willing to provide more content and take risks? Like,
I think it's both.
Yeah, it's like when it comes to profit and risk management, they kind of get nervous and they don't want to. Like, you don't want to kind of be, like revolutionary. Wait, you got Dr. Doom behind you?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
What's wrong with Dr.
dope.
Doom?
It's kind of that's dope. I was like, it's kind of dope. Like that's fire. I just noticed it. That's why I know it. I was like, holy shit! Like, hey, boy. I know. I do that. I'm sorry.
No.
Take that back.
Yo,
I got it. Like, oh. Wing Zero.
Yo, we're looking for a third.
Bro, that's not Wing Zero. Like, yo.
Is that not? Wait. Hold up. Who is it?
Yo,
wait.
Yo.
Oh, I just saw it. Wait, who is it?
Yo, it's Heavy Arms. Like, what do you?
Is who?
Heavy Arms.
Oh, I know Heavy Arms is. Yeah. Okay,
right, so
I got you.
We're gonna clip this out. This is going on TikTok. But back to the state of gaming. So I think that streaming has really destroyed the gaming market.
PvP, 100%. PvP is done with streaming. People copy people and then they play with people with those strategies, especially when it comes to like RTSs. It's done.
Yeah,
I mean that's all the way
like,
done.
You think about Call of Duty, any FPS battle royale. It's like, yo, this is the best game. This is like when metas started becoming a thing. That's when gaming really started going downhill for like.
And it's crazy because the same thing happened with Magic though. Like when they started showing like streaming the tournaments and shit like that, then everybody started net decking. You know what I mean? Like they were like, let's build a deck that's gonna be with the same person that played who won the tournament played.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally. And then some people would be like, I want to play with second place played because I feel like I can do it better. And then like those people I respect a little bit more. And it's like those red deck players, fuck all of y'all. Y'all don't count. Like, y'all are assholes. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Will.
It's just too easy.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
sorry.
Exactly. Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't know what you want me to do. I want free wins.
Let's just throw a bunch of red cards in the deck and just throw it at people.
Hey man, catch me if you can. Probably not.
Sideways, bro.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but it's like
is this lethal? Oh no!
Yeah,
lightning bolt. Yeah, that's lethal. I hit you for 3. You never.
I was just asking just so I knew how much I had to actually kill you with. But,
how much life you got? You got 9 life on turn 3. That's crazy. I got.
That's crazy.
I got double coming at you. Yeah, it's like, dang, I didn't spend no mana yet, and you got a block. So
right, you just like what? Turn 1 drop. Turn 2 1 drops. Turn 3 1 2 drop and a 1 drop. There you go. Like you're about to kill you now. Sorry, bro. They all got haste. Like,
but with that being said, I think a lot of these companies are kind of catering to the streamers. Like, let's talk about Anthem.
They kind of are, but they're catering to crybabies. They're catering like even Destiny, people who cry and complain. This is so hard. Like, why do I play this game?
I only have 2 hours out of the day to play every week, and I can't get the exotics that take 7 hours because this, and then it's like.
Even though you have a week to get it.
I get it.
But you have a week to get it. Like, I've gotten most everything that I needed to get.
Yeah, so it's like, it goes down to like, where do we like hold people accountable for like their time management skills and things like this? And it's like, bruh, if you just don't get it, then you just don't get it. Like, but you can't be mad that somebody else put the time in to get the gear that they wanted because and that's the thing too. It goes back to like, they're not building these games for adults. Like, and it's mostly adults who are complaining like, oh, I got 3-4 kids. I got 40 hours work weeks and stuff. I mean, to a certain extent.
Well, so it's like, I'll put it this way. So the M rating is what I'm going off of.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
but I'm pretty sure they're like,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they mean like 18 to like 24, not like
the people who just graduated from high school and ain't
like,
doing shit.
Yeah, like it's not like, hey, we built this game just because it has a mature rating on it. It's not like, yo, you got to be 25 and up to play this game. Like they're just kind of like they're not like, oh, I see that you're 42 and you have like a full life and like we made this game so that you could grind the best gear in 2 days. Like,
yo, they should though. Like X-rated games, let's go with X-rated, like this, or MX or M something. I don't know, like, but like honestly, I think M is kind of like for adults. It should be for adults, and then like R or I don't know what they would put. Like whatever kind. It should be another connotation for like those kids just out of high school kind of deal, and it should be like a.
But I mean, what content?
Like the movie rating. Wait. Hold
on. Talking about movies, man. They only have M and AO, adults only.
No, you got X-rated movies.
Oh my god,
we're talking about gaming though.
I know. I'm talking about using but that's it. That tell me that system isn't similar.
Somewhat, but I mean, mature rating.
Yeah, like they base it off the same.
But they're only, and the mature rating isn't even like that. Like much, it's just
I know,
like
but
they're
I'm saying
smoking
it should
in
be
it.
For us.
Like
it should be for adults. It should be for us to be like, all right, cool. Like I know I'm gonna sit down and play this game. It's gonna be casual as fuck with like straight up real ass life references in it. Like
I mean, that depends on what genre you're in.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like Destiny wouldn't be like M rated. That would be for teens. Like,
nah, it's not
just out of high school. I know you're not saying that, but like,
yeah, they're using guns.
Yeah.
People are dying. There's a lot of adult jokes, not adult jokes, but mature jokes, and it's not based off of, like they do like funny like gag reels and stuff like that. Like not like anything like like the ghost
voice. I missed you remember the old ghost voice though, like from Destiny 1.
I don't live in the past. Like I can't even tell you.
Disrespect me like this, like
bro, like because Destiny 1,
you literally Google it.
Like I get that, but it's like it's something that I was like attached to like that. Me personally,
I know I got you, and I mean like you're not like Destiny 2 garnered in a lot of new players. Like actually on the like I feel like what they did it right. And bringing a lot of people in, like a lot of people I met who played. I'm like, oh, you played Destiny 1? They're like, no, I never played Destiny 1, and I'm like.
So I think I played Destiny 1 up until like the Taken King, like a little bit past that DLC, and then I was just like, because it was just like Destiny 2 is now, like there just wasn't any content, bro. Like, and I had logged hours. Well, I'm saying like, but I'm saying how long did it take them to put that content out? Like, I was already on to other games. Like, I think I started.
I got you.
So I was playing Destiny, and then like the Taken King came out, and then like it was in that limbo phase where they weren't putting out content. And then,
no, not Taken King in itself. Like I'm telling you, like Taken King. Wait. Let me think about it.
No, Taken King was like when it like literally
amazing.
became a game.
I know. I trust me. Like Taken King was like that's my favorite raid. I like out of all the raids, Taken King is like my shit. Like that is like the one where I'm like going back.
6-month period where there was like no new content coming out. So I was like,
well, that's what Destiny does though. Like they release, and I've noticed. So they released the base game, and then at the 2-year mark. Or the 1-year mark. I think it's 2 years, really. And then they release like a major update.
Yeah,
and then in between that major
then
update,
the thing is,
they release two smaller updates.
So it's
that's trash. That's trash.
And that's like the state of gaming right now, where it's like, oh, we know you bought the base game. Like that's cool that we didn't really give you anything to do. Like we gave you something to play for like 7-8 hours, maybe play a couple raids, or not even. You can't even play the raid at that point, or you get the first raid in the DLC. Let's just say that. But then anything after that is just kind of like, because they make whatever you do in that point obsolete to the point where it's like, I can't even just log in and play this game unless I literally pay to play the other content. Like right now, I'm about to get back on Destiny, but I can't even progress in the story like that because I need to unlock other abilities that I can only get by buying the DLC. So it's like, I'm locked out of content. And it's like, I can play like multiplayer and Gambit and stuff like that, but I'm literally being outclassed because they have like another form like stasis and things like that, or like they have weapons that I can't get. And that's like the state of gaming with everything, to be honest. Like so let's talk about battle royales and like how they just literally like took over gaming in general. Like not
well, because a lot of those are free to play. So it's like the free to play is always going to draw most of the people. The same thing with mobile games, like what Pop was saying earlier. It was like the mobile gaming aspect of it. Like the reason why they're all taking off because like it's free, it's casual. So the adults who grew up playing games can just download something and just play it real quick. You know what I mean? Like kill some time real quick. And then you have borderline AAA companies releasing like battle royale games. Like I was talking about, like what Super Animal Royale. I was playing that one. I don't even like battle royales personally. Like I don't even like League of Legends type games. I remember when League of Legends was made. Like I was there for the beta, and I was like, man, this is fucking boring. Like I remember like watching my friend play it, like because I was playing StarCraft at the time. That's when StarCraft 2 came out. Yeah. And I was like, Wings of Liberty. I'm like, bet, like this is active. This is me. I'm literally.
Wings of Liberty was kind of like good. It's
gritty.
Like it
was gritty. Like, yeah, it was.
I don't even think I was playing League of Legends when Wings of Liberty came out, and that was just because like we had been waiting so long for StarCraft 2.
Exactly.
Like, and they did it perfectly. They did it perfectly.
I hate like so. All right, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at the 3 release system, like because it was definitely due. It was fair because it was like big, I guess. Like they had 30 something campaign missions.
I mean, it was they charged you the same price as a new game, like
for the DLC. No, well, it was like 30. It was like 39.
I mean, I get it. But that's the thing is like now they're charging us like games used to be like, yo, we released this product, boom. And now it's kind of like
you get everything. Yeah.
They're literally we're paying these gamers or these designers salary with every piece of content.
They actually do, and that's like another problem. They make substantially less than what they make for the company. It's like being a teacher.
Yeah.
Like they are seriously underpaid, and that kind of constitutes for the state of gaming where they just do what they're told. It's no longer an art. Like remember, like Ratchet and Clank 1, Final Fantasy 10, Kingdom Hearts 1, like that generation, that genre, that PlayStation 2 era, the golden age. Because I call it, it's got to be the golden age because everything that was coming out at that point was fire. Not everything, but most of the things. Even like Cyberpunk, like Crazy Taxi. Dumb shit like that. Like that was the golden age of gaming. Like that's when like content was released and it was like, I'm about to waste 130 hours in this. Flat out, easy. Like it's about to be, I'm about to dump my life into this right now.
Well, like,
but you didn't even feel that. Like
let's even compare so a game that I always remember is going to be Kingdom Hearts 2. Like they released that and that game was challenging. Like even it wasn't just like something that you could blow through, and I mean you could blow through it in 6 hours.
No, you absolutely could. And I'm about to say
it was challenging enough.
Challenging
because you had all the side quests and everything. Like if you wanted to get like certain unlocks and like really 100% complete the game, like there was a lot of challenges. And truthfully, I feel like a lot of the games that are releasing today, like some of those challenges are like damn near impossible. Like it's not even like
it's crackhead level.
Yeah, it's just like. Yo, like you're gonna have to like literally open a book or Google it, like how to even figure this out. And I felt like in the old games, they kind of gave you clues. Like in some of these newer games, they won't leave you any clues. Like you'll accidentally find something and it'll be like, maybe you should find another piece of this. And it'll be like, you'll literally look everywhere for it and be like, where is this? Google it finally. And it's like, yeah, it's up in the corner. Yeah, like, like what? Like,
yeah, no, I got you. And I get what you're saying now. It's like, yeah, so with Kingdom Hearts 2, and really a lot of the challenges, like in the back in the day, it was like it was made for the casual gamer. Like they designed it for like teens or whatever the rating they made it for. Where it was like, we're not about to try to take all your time, but we're just gonna like challenge you a little bit, see what you can do. Today is like, oh, you think you're a gamer? Professional level. Like you about to spend 7 hours doing this one quest to see if you are dedicated enough. And it's like, nah, bro, like I gotta go to work in like a couple hours, bro. Like stop. Like I just wanted to do like something a little bit different. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
I think that's why WoW took off so much too, because like you could.
WoW is dying. WoW is dying now.
You know, I feel like all games. Well, all because like there's so many different things in gaming that are going on, and they're all half-assed projects. Like, Like I can't look at a game. So I don't know what game that I like. All right, the last game that I like say I like actually enjoyed was probably like The Last of Us, but that was a single player game.
Yeah, and like The Last of Us was good actually, because like I don't play games like that. I got bad nerves, so I don't play scary games because I'm not trying to throw my controller. Like, but it's like I loved it as a cinematic experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Even tying into the second one, which I know a lot of people hate the second one,
and I haven't,
because you got to play the person
one,
who. All right, then I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they hate the second one. But I'm like, even the way it tied into it, I was like, they really did that well. It was a whole like that could be a movie, like cinematic
and
wise.
I think
it was
won awards for that stuff.
Yeah, it was a great experience. Like that was one of the last like good ones. Like, but there's a lot of indie great ones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Think about when everybody was like we were talking about earlier. Everybody hopped on Among Us, like, and that game was fun. Like,
well, I never played it actually. I kind of didn't play it because it seemed. And people started saying sus to me. I was like, okay, yeah, you're dead to me, and that game is dead to me too.
Nah, it was actually like, really fun. Like, it's like a Mario Party type thing. Like, it was like. It was like an actual game and it had 10 players, so you could get like, it wasn't like somebody could show up and be like, hey man, we don't got enough room. I mean, if it did happen, it just happened. But like, it was a game where you could be like, yo, y'all trying to play? And then it'd be like, yeah, like how many people we got? Like, oh, I got like 3 or 4 people.
But there's so many games like that out there. I couldn't. Among Us just wasn't that for me. Like, no game, and I'm not saying like I'm not shitting on Among Us. Like I like, all right, legitimately, I respect what it was. You know, like it's literally like Clue back in the day for us. Yeah. Like Clue, the board game, like that's what Among Us was, and it was like cool. But then when people, like I said, people like sus, you act real sus, like seeing how people would act, even like the mainstream. Sorry, the mainstream actors or YouTubers or whatever, like when they would play, it was like it just seemed like acting. It was like, okay, we get it. Like, oh my god, come on, hold on, give me 1 second. Let me close this out.
No, I mean that was like it was a part of the play. Like, somebody adapted that term, and then that's what was used as like, oh, this guy is suspicious. Like, so then it was like that was like the going thing. Like everybody was like, oh, you're sus, you're sus. I mean, everything that comes out now is going to have a lot of hype. I mean, you got to think there's like animated shorts for Call of Duty, for Apex, for all these games that are coming out, because like these are content creators who are kind of reaping the benefits of the popularity of these games.
I'm sorry. Oh my god! I saw pictures of my daughter. She's adorable. She should be my background. I'm sorry.
But Pop, what do you think? Since you're back there just lurking.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, I haven't played Destiny or any of those games, so pretty much in general, I think.
Do y'all hear that chime?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let me close it out from here. Sorry.
So
there you go.
I think, for lack of a better term, a better phrase, gaming now has become the
Hold up, real quick, before you give me your opinion, and it's not to cut you off. I'm about to ask you a question. What have you been playing? What has been keeping your interest?
Nothing really. I've been just editing. I just go to work and edit. I don't really play games right now, to be honest.
Whoa, but, fuck. When you were playing though, what were you playing? I'm curious.
Apex and Monster Hunter, pretty much.
Those are quality games though. Yeah, I would say those are quality. Yeah. Monster Hunter. Wait, which Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter is definitely quality.
Yeah.
So low key, that was the last game that I was like actually.
Like they say, like we need to fucking kill some monsters. Like I'm down.
Like when it dropped on, so Monster Hunter's World was like revolutionary for like gaming, and I was like, bro, like this game was so good. Like it was well
it's been
put
out
together
for decades.
I was about to say, like that game. What are you talking about? Like
no, I'm saying Monster Hunter Worlds. Like
no, but Monster Hunter has been the same.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying Worlds kind of made it easier for new users to jump in, and it was like challenging for veterans. Like
I'm
saying that was like because like I've been playing Monster Hunter since PSP, but like when it came to PlayStation and it was Worlds, like that game, like it, like I mean, half the shop was playing it at one point. Like half the Crucci shop was literally like, "Yo, we hunting, like how you like no cat, bro." It was like, "Yo, what we doing?" Like, I know y'all off work. Like, I need help. Like, Narragante's out here.
No,
like,
when the Switch came out, it'll be like so. I don't know if you remember, y'all remember Kadeh. You remember like Kadeh, like the other the kid that was in the shot with us.
No, I told you.
Fuels. I'm sorry. Anybody. Yeah, like he's the one who got me into Monster Hunter because I didn't fuck with Monster Hunter at all. Like I heard about it and I was like, it seems like a dope game. But I was like, he was like, bro, get it. We can hunt together. And I was like, all right, say no more. And I got into it and like, bro, I'm telling you, when I'm in there, like we are literally, like he's on the couch all the way. You've been in the fuel shop though at Kadena, both of y'all, right? But Kamar, you might have not. I don't know. I don't think you've been.
I've never been in the fuel shop. Well, I've been inside the building, but not like inside the whole shop.
Yeah, I got you. I remember meeting you like in the parking lot. We just like shoot shit for a while. But it was like so in the building, it's like you go inside the shop and it's like a big ass square, pretty much. It's like a big ass rectangle square-ish thing. And like it's a couch all the way to the left, and then there was like a desk all the way to the right. And then like me and Kadeh would literally, he'd be on the couch and I'm at the desk, and I'd be like, we just both down, just like, and I'd be like, yo. And he'd be like, yo. And like that's how we used to play, whatever. But anyway, before we got, sorry, we went on another tangent. Kamar, state of gaming, your opinion. Yeah, I know. It's like,
no, I mean, Monster Hunters was like, if we're talking about the state of gaming. No, I'm saying if we're talking about the state of gaming, like that was a game that was released that was highly, like it was a good game. So it's like,
they did it right.
Why can't all these other companies do that now? Like,
so basically, I think gaming now, with the inception of esports, is kind of like actual sports now, where like there's so much money in sponsorships or whatever, and the quote unquote athletes now are streamers. So it's become a thing where I definitely agree that it's an art form that's lost, and it's more about money. That's why when it comes on to popular games like Apex and Warzone, if they care about only what the streamers complain about or whatever, because it's the streamers that are advertising or sponsored or whatever, so they don't really care about the players. So it's probably going to be like this for unforeseeable future. So I mean,
because the funny thing is like remember like when games used to come out, they just go to a random like tournament and they wouldn't even interview the like actual people in the tournament. They just interview the fans. And that was the people who's like, yo, why do you love this game? Why are you here? And it's like, I just want to see my favorite player play, and I love this game, and I can't do anything that they can do, but it's nice to see what they can do. And like, I don't know, it just feels like with streaming becoming so mainstream now, it's just like, I've had homeboys who've been like streamers, I've streamed, and to a certain extent, it can take the fun out of games.
100%,
man. It 100% does.
Like 100%.
So
like no, like that's I've stopped playing games. Like in general, like I enjoy single player games more now than I ever have before. Because it's like even if I go to compete, and it's like it's not even like, and I shit you not, if you look at like my stats in any games that I play multiplayer wise, like I'm not bad. Like it's not like it's just I don't like that stress. Like
I mean,
like well y'all know it's like I was playing StarCraft.
Yeah.
So let's say like I was playing
once
StarCraft,
everybody started learning all these strategies and stuff, like it literally became like, yo, we're just gonna cheese. I gotta climb the ladder. And competitive didn't used to be like that. Like even with Magic, like once the internet became a thing, and
wait, what do you mean? No, StarCraft's like literally the whole Korean server was cheese. Like
I'm saying
it's like literally you want to beat cheese, join Korea server.
Not everybody knew how to do cheese, so you would literally get into games and dudes wouldn't even know like what.
Wait, you talking about like before streaming, or
I'm talking about like before streaming, before like when games were still like coming out and they were good, and the internet hadn't like necessarily.
Well, StarCraft, no. So StarCraft is weird in that aspect, and it's just not me trying to call you out, like, but it's like StarCraft is weird, like. Because those who really like cared and tried, like they would watch the it's like the Korean, they would have like competitions. Like they were literally sponsored by like airlines and all this other kind of crazy shit. Like you watch like the OG StarCraft 1 like tournaments, they had like patches. Like we have badges and shit, like patches or whatever the fuck they call it, ribbons. There you go. They would have, it looked like ribbons pretty much. They would have like how many sponsors they got, and it's like how competitive their team is. And they were like, but people will watch that who wanted to play StarCraft 1, and then like transitioning into StarCraft 2, it was like it started rough. Like they didn't have a master league for a while, which is why like when I made diamond, like top 1 diamond, I was like, I'm a master. Yeah, I'm kidding, but like I was like, no, like low key, like I played the fuck out of StarCraft 2. Like that was my heart. Like, and even me raising Spacebar, like we were competitive, and it's like I would argue that with anybody else. Like I was getting hit ups from GG Kids, fucking Para OP, what the fuck was the other one? GG, I don't even remember what the fuck. Tripod, I think it was Tripod, whatever. It's like, actually, if you Google it, you can actually find a stream that we actually did clan war with. But we were doing clan wars all the time, and I wish my stream I was smart enough to save all that, because we were doing that all the time. Like, and there's like they clan, like my raised StarCraft from 6 members, my 6 OGs to 100 members, like 100 people. And I would like literally keep people out and invite people in, because people would be like, hey, can I join? We were so dominant in the server. It was like we would join games and they'd be like, oh, fuck y'all. They just saw this. They just saw the clan tag and was like, they didn't even know who we were. It was like, fuck that clan, because we know y'all. Like in 3v3, 4v4 especially, bro, like we were like top 3. Like we were running America's servers. Like Heart of the Swarm, like Spacebar, I promise you, even anybody watching this who played during that time, like you ran into a Spacebar member and they were a problem. So they were a real problem.
That I have is, what changed? Like, why did this die? Like,
I left, and I was like, honestly, like I built it, I maintained it. Like I'm that person. I told you, like my social media is like me. Like I don't do social media. I'll meet you. Like, and it's like when I would get on, I'm hitting everybody up like, yo, if everybody on, I'm in a group chat, I'm in a clan chat, I'm setting a forum chat, and I'm like, yo, what's up? What are we doing? What do we want? What do we want to plan?
No,
and
so
I would
not like that, but like why did you stop playing StarCraft?
Just because I moved.
Okay.
I still play now, like kind of, but not as much as I used to. Yeah.
So what's the difference between when you were playing now and then? Because I mean, if you think about
having the time, a routine, a schedule. So like a game like StarCraft, you need that set kind of routine basis. It's because it's muscle memory, it's habit, it's habitual. You know, like I gotta go in, I gotta be able to like remember what I'm doing. Like, all right, bet this is my build, but got it. But it's like if I don't have that, then it's just like.
Now, would you say that that's a problem with the game, or it's just like you personally like don't have the time to do it?
No,
like your
it's a problem with the organization that we work for. It's more so them, and the place that I work for, this organization. Yeah, like that's the problem really now. And at the time before, it was kind of like because of the changing countries. Yeah, definitely. Like that was like I already knew I was gonna be down, because we know you gotta wait for TMO to come and drop all your shit off and everything along those lines.
And that's the thing too, is like when you're heavily invested in a game like that, like, and that's the thing is like I haven't really been heavily invested in a game. Like the last one I was kind of heavily invested in was Apex. I mean, I'm not even like that. It was Apex.
I was saying you played the shit out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just like they listen to the streamers and everything, and then it's just like. It's changed the game. Like I talked to everybody back in the day when we used to play Chestnut, or not Chestnut. I used to play with Chestnut, and we used to just play the game. Like there was a lot of problems with the game, but we just played it. Like it sucked, and we played it for 3 seasons straight. And then I think I took off like the 5th season, and that's when I was just like, yo, I'm kind of tired of this. And then I took off like 5th and 6th season, and then they changed all the things that we had complained about. And then it was better, but now it's just like every season is something new that they're complaining about. Like